During this module, we'll be covering bank settings. So, how to link your bank account to BoxedUp's rental manager so that you can get paid for those rentals. We'll also talk a bit about the payment process and exactly how that works and bill collection on BoxedUp is processed. All right, during this video, we're going to walk through your bank account setup. There are a couple things on this payment page just to show you and display prior to doing so, and we'll cover all of that. The first thing out of the gate is this monthly revenue and statement. So what we do is we break down exactly how you got paid, when you got paid, some of those transaction details as well, and then we'll show you how that ties into orders specifically. Because this is a staging environment or sort of like a sandbox, this isn't necessarily real data, but it does give us an idea of exactly how all of this works. So first things first, if we were to click anything in this top section, that will filter down to the below. So, by example, in April, if we were to click April's revenue, we'd see a chart below that just shows specifically April. We then also see a breakdown of our gross revenue, our net proceeds, and any expenses related to fulfilling this order, such as sales tax, boxed ups fees, 15%. Or any of the shipping costs associated with any of the delivery orders. And as you can see here, since everything came from delivery, from the orders that were closed out, that's what you're seeing. If we were to click into one of the orders here, also see how that ties into. So we'll be able to see a breakdown of gross revenue as well as a breakdown of net revenue. So anytime you have a question about a product, profitability, how much money you actually took home, and what's set to be scheduled to be deposited into your account, these gross revenue and net revenue breakdowns are extremely helpful in order to figure that out. All right, so you did it. You successfully had a rental and now you're looking to just set up that bank account. So what we're going to do here is click link one here. It's going to take us to our bank account page within the settings tab, and then we're going to click on link bank account. And what this is going to do is just set us up into Stripe and bring us in. So it says, hey, BoxedUp partners with Stripe to set up financial services for our partners. And the reason why we do this is we don't want your bank information. The last thing we want to do is store your bank information. We much rather trust a massive company that is integrated with a lot of banks and a lot of businesses in order to do that on our behalf so that all your information and data is safely secure. So once we click that verification, we'll get a pop-up to our cell phones. And what this will do is allow us to log into Stripe. And we're not going to complete all of it here, but it takes about 2 minutes in order to populate our name, our date of birth, our SSN, business example website. All of this stuff isn't required. But again, you're providing this to Stripe. And then once that's complete, Stripe lets us know that you've gone through that complete process. And now we can start paying out money once that's linked. So once you go through that workflow, the next time you pop into your account, you'll see a successful bank linked logo. You'll see the ending of the bank. And then you'll also see your account balance begin to populate. And then we'll pay you out on an every 7-day increment. Now, in the next portion of this video, we'll actually show you exactly how those proceeds work and how our payouts. All right, now that we know how setting up our payment account works on BoxedUp, now we're going to walk through what that timeline looks like. So like everything, we try to make it simple. And what we do is we pay you on every 7-day increment. So that means every 7 days, any order that was processed, returned, and closed during that previous 7-day window, you'll receive on your next payment schedule. As an example, if you get an order and it's closed out on January 5th, the next time you'll get paid for that order will be on the next pay period. That January 7th through January 14th pay period will pay you at that 7th day. So on day 14. Here's an illustrative example. So let's say you receive an order on day one for $1,000 and the customer returns it on day 3. you'll actually receive payment after 7 days elapses after on that next pay period. So this will actually be populated into your account after that payment is closed. We don't pay you instantly. We just wait to the end of that pay period and pay you out your dollars there. And then we collect that 15% referral fee or rate for utilizing our platform. And then one important thing to note, because BoxedUp is doing this transaction on your behalf, no matter how the customer pays us or when they pay us, a customer can pay by credit card, or they can decide to pay us via invoice, 45 days, 60 days, etc. It does not matter. We still pay you out because that order closed. So we may not collect this payment until day 45 or day 60, but we're still paying you out. The benefit, that means that you can rent to large companies that require payment terms for your services, but you don't have to wait that entire time to get your money back. We pay you a lot sooner, and we think that provides a ton of value to our suppliers.